Okay, so I invited the others, so hopefully they can get on. And if they don't, then I'm gonna use this URL to send in for the assignment. The assignment that we're going to be discussing is the image discussion, where we're given a few poems, 3, and we are asked to, let me just pull up the paper. Okay, so we're given 3 poems, and we're to discuss what images are important in each of the poems, what things are described and how they are described, why describe these things, or why the author describes those things, why describe them in this way or in the certain way that we're going to discuss, how does describing them in this way make us feel about them, how does the image affect the message of the poem, and how does it help the poem make a point about an issue or theme. And then just making sure that we're using quotes to back up what we're saying. So those are some of the things that are going to be discussed in this Google Hangouts on air. So I didn't get anything back from the others yet, so hopefully they're able to come on. So the 3 poems, and if they jump on, I'm just gonna continue to talk. That way I'm not having to restart the Google Hangouts. And so if Siona can get on, that'd be great. That way at least half the group is able to talk about it and finish up this assignment. So I have the poems here. One is First Kiss, and says this: collision of teeth, of tongues and lips is like filling for the door in a strange room blindfolded. He imagines he knows her after 4 dates, both of them taking pains to laugh correctly, to make eye contact. She thinks at least this long first kiss postpones the moment she'll have to face 4 white walls, the kitchen table. It's full of dried petals and nutmeg husks, the jaunty yellow vase with one dainty bloom, and the answering machine's one bloodshot eye. Wow. And so these poems I've never really heard of before, and so it's interesting getting to read about them. And I think that these are perfect for this assignment because they're really descriptive in the way it describes how one closes, or it seems like it's clenching their mouth. Okay, so I'm able to get a hold of one of the group members just now and saying that they're not able to connect. So I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm just gonna explain how to get on it. So you can. Okay, maybe I should try call them. Oh wow, my hair's crazy. Maybe this will help them. We're able to connect or. Hello? Hello? Hi. No, you're good, you're good. So you're just trying to figure out how to get onto live? Yeah. Okay. So, because I didn't know how to do it before, and so I just kind of typed it in Google, so you can just do Google Hangouts on air, and then it should show you how to get onto the site.
Okay, so were you able to get a hold of the other two?
Yeah, I got a hold of the new girl that joined our group, but then she hasn't responded since like yesterday. So then I asked our teacher how that would work if, some of us are not able to come on. So she said that if all of us aren't able to meet, or even if you can't get onto like your computer and stuff, then we can you can just like record yourself, because I know that you're having a hard time working it, right? So you can like record yourself and then send her the link, and then she said she won't dock us for being late, but then she'll somehow rearrange our group that way like our times work. But you could do that if you just can't get on, because I feel like we can just do that at this point, because she's only going to give us until today, and I feel like the other two aren't going to join. Yeah. I don't know. It worked the last time when you called, but then I don't know why it's not working now. Yeah. I don't know. Should we just do that then? I don't know if you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. And then we have another one tomorrow, so I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go too, right? Oh, but by then you might have your computer though, right? Oh, okay. So how would do you just want to like give me your answers, and then like, because I'm recording it, or I'm gonna start to record it, and then I can just say what you said, and then because gosh, I don't know how she's gonna do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So the first question, sorry, can you read out the first question?
Yeah, okay. So the first one says, what images are important in each of these poems? So I was reading the first kiss one, and I think in the beginning it kind of just like describes. Let me look it up. Because it says this collision of teeth, of tongues, and lips is like filling the door in a strange room blindfolded. So I feel like in some way, because they're talking about their first kiss, that like she's describing what it's like to maybe like meet face to face with the other person.
Yeah.
I feel. What else?
I think the same thing was just reading just the first sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of describe like how, like it's my own opinion of like how awkward it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the first song. So kind of awkward, and they're just trying to just go along with it, trying to be like familiar with it. And so that's why
No, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. How awkward it's gonna be, because it says blindfolded, right? So you're kind of going into somewhere that you're not familiar with. Yeah, that's a good point. What else? Says this page just keeps reloading. It says she thinks at least this long first kiss postpones the moment she'll have to face 4 white walls, the kitchen table, its bowl of dried petals and nutmeg husks, the jaunty yellow vase with 1 jaunty bloom, and the answering machine's 1 bloodshot eye. What do you make of that?
I think the box. It seems about the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of more like kind of like closed out, like I don't know.
No, you're good. Yeah, this is a hard one. Just wait for it. So I think because it says it mentions postpone, so of course she's trying to put something off, or it talks about the moment she'll have to face 4 white walls. So like how you said, like maybe a box, so like maybe she's in a room. Talks about the kitchen table, so maybe she's in the kitchen. describing what she's trying to avoid, maybe. Okay, I'm not good with poems, so I'm just trying to, like, you know, just blurt out anything that comes to mind. I'm not too sure what jaunty means. Jaunty yellow? What is that? Jaunty. Jaunty is having or expressing a lively, cheerful, or self-confident manner. So jaunty, so alive, or like a colorful vase, colorful blooms. So maybe her feeling inside. Could be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to like get the mood and like the feeling of like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Especially it's the first. Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm. I guess I don't know.
I'm kind of lost right now.
No, yeah, I'm trying to read all of them right now too. Okay, I think that's good for the image on that one. The other two, we can just go through this like really quick. No, not quick. I'm recording, but you know, like describing. Yeah. The second one, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ozymandias. I think, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with that. So I met a traveler from an antique land who said 2 vast and trunket's legs are stone sand. I'm half of the village who's found and nickel lip. Sneer or cold command tell that its sculptor the passion which yet survives stamped on the lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed and the pencil that no repair my name is on. Okay, so that's the name of the king of kings. I guess that's his name. Look on my words, you might despair nothing of the colossal wreck. Boundless and bare, the lone and level sand stretch far away. Met a traveler from an antique land who said 2 vast and truncated legs of stone near them on the sand, half sunk in a shattered visit lies. Facade? What is your take on this poem? Facade. Person's face. With it. Too vast and 2 chunks of stone. Sand in the desert. So something that's in the desert. Maybe describing the area of where the king is from. Half sunk and shattered. Was found a wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone. Pillars, like 2 pillars.
I don't know, but this kind of sounds like he's kind of describing like something about death.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I see it says nothing besides remains round the decay. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I see that. Which yet survives stamped on the lifeless things. Yeah, mm-hmm. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed on the pedestal these words would appear. King of kings, look at my words. Ye mighty and despair. Mm-hmm. The lone and level stand stretched far away. Okay, so maybe something about death. Okay, yeah, because that's one way. What things are described and how are they described? Well, kind of like how I mentioned, like describing the area he's from and maybe like the conditions of it, where death, decay, you might see that there. And it's described in I don't know, it seems like a dark tone maybe. I'm trying to get this. Look at another question. Why describe these things? Why describe them in this way? How does describing them in this way make us feel about them? How does the image affect the message of the poem? So I think it's important that we understand the messages. We are better able to describe how it's portrayed. Okay. Two. Her subject are both them. Uh, mm, Man, this is hard. Feasible to sing about.
Oh, probably uh, the speaker who's the traveler, saying that he went somewhere and found someone who was trying to survive, I guess.
Okay. Trying to survive. Mm-hmm.
And that's when he found that the man, was he named Jesus or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so still not sure.
We're gonna go with that one because.
I guess so.
Okay, so we have a traveler brought to the place. Yeah, I mean, like it just ruins of the place that he's visiting. Yeah. Okay. How does this make you feel? Like the way it's being described? What does it make you feel?
Kind of feel sad.
Real sad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Like, because the traveler found someone who was trying to survive for probably a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When he came and found that guy and survived on the blackness things.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, we can go into the third poem. And I think we have to go back to the first poem and then answer some of the other questions. But let's do, what is this one called? Sonnet 43. How do I love thee? This one. Okay. Same questions. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height. My soul can reach when falling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sundown and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion to put use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. Um, I think again, like describing the feelings of the person. Um, why might that be important? Because maybe it's kind of representing how significant that person was to the author or the speaker. What things are described and how they make you feel. It makes me feel I don't know, it makes me feel like a little cheesy, like it's like things that you kind of hear in like relationships, and like it's that person's trying to make you feel like you're important and you're special, which I think is a little ironic at the end, right? Because it says I shall but love thee better after death. Like in this moment, in this time that we're here together, I love thee freely. I love thee purely with passion. It's like it sounds all too real for reality, yet it feels like that person is genuinely feeling love for the person he or she is talking about. What do you feel?
I just feel like it's interesting.
Okay.
Because it's a comparison of the past maybe
Mm-hmm.
and the present. So like how the part my soul can use when feeling out of sight. So
Yeah.
probably like he or she like encountered like in the past, like of whatever had happened. And so right now they're like trying to I don't know, just reminiscing like all the things that has like gone through in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to review it and how things could have been better.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
And also like how it comes to the part like in my own dreams and with my childhood space. I loved you with the love I seem to lose.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. How it can kind of be talking about the past. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we talked about that. How might that affect the poem? Or how do the things that were described affect the message of the poem?
Like if you want like be more clear with the mood of the poem, then I guess the reader won't be able to understand what really happened in the past, and what actually is going on with their love life. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think like too, like describing the ways of which the person can love that person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does it help the poem make a point about an issue or the theme?
Can you repeat that question?
How does it help the poem make a point about an issue or theme? So how do the images of help to make the poem, I guess, more relevant, or like make the theme more relevant? How does it make a point of it? Good question. Good questions.
I think like just trying to make everything like more realistic.
More realistic?
And like just bringing it to life of how love could be like really interesting, difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it could change over time if like you won't be like for the right drive.
Yeah.
It's that's supposed to be, I guess.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. I think that's all for that poem. So I think we can just like put that one to the side. I think we kind of covered a little bit of the one that we read before this, the one about the king. Maybe we can answer the last two questions. Cause I don't think we covered those. The one that we just talked about. How does the image affect the message of the poem, and how does it help the poem make a point? So, what do you think about those two questions about the poem about the king, and how you say the traveler, how it make you feel about sad? So, I guess it's just emphasizing maybe the feeling of the traveler to make a point that this place that he's visited in is very like run down. It maybe destruction happened and that's why he's there. That person is still there, like trying to survive and needing the help, like you said. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about those questions about this poem? Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go to the other one that we started with, and then I think that could be the ending of it.
Just going back to that board, the king.
Yeah.
What's your thought about the last line? I just know how my name is Envious, King of Kings.
Yeah.
Look on my works, mighty in despair. Nothing beside remains round the decade. All that close over wrecked, boundless and bare, the lone and level stands stretched far away.
So we know that's where it's probably introducing the title of the poem as a person, as the king. Look at my work, see mighty in despair. Maybe him having a lot of power. Nothing besides remains. So him being king of kings. Look at my works, the actions maybe that he took that resulted in many people dying. Of the colossal wreck. When I think of colossal, I think of like kind of like dinosaurs. So like back then, and then I think of like I don't know, like where is it? Like in Egypt and stuff, where the settings are, they have all those pillars. Maybe that's how it goes back to in the beginning. Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert, right? A lot of those, like if you think of the movie Hercules, right? And like I don't know if it's called like a Colosseum or not, but like where all the gods kind of like came together and stuff. Like I kind of reminds me of that kind of setting. And with him being a king, it could be perfect for why it's describing the pillars there. The lone and level stands stretched far away. Maybe it's covered the remains of the place, of the people, of the structures that were built back then, maybe. Right, like how you said again, like death, bringing death upon them, describing another, giving you another like picture in mind of what that might look like, I think. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the last part. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because just my thought, like the last line,
Mm-hmm.
the golden level stands stretched far away. Just kind of makes me think of how it could be a time that the king has. That's like meaning that like level stands stretched far away, like being he is still more time to live.
Oh no, good point. Yeah. I mean, I'm all ears. I'm just getting all the perspectives. Okay, should we do the last poem and then we can wrap it up? Okay, so first kiss. I think we kind of talked about what the images look like for us, how they're described, why they're important. Obviously, because it's trying to describe the moment of that person and how in the moment how they felt. How does it make you feel? I mean, just kind of makes me feel like I'm younger again, and like how things are described like that for people in relationships, maybe. I don't know. How does it make you feel? I don't know, maybe like the title alone too just kind of tells it, like. Yeah. Okay. How does the image affect the message of the poem? You can talk about the two last ones that we talked about earlier. So how does the image affect the message of the poem? And then how does it help the poem make a point about the issue or the theme?
I guess it just goes back to what I said earlier. Like you said, if it like wasn't for those images, then like you won't be able to like picture of how the speaker or the writer is trying to portray like on this poem of like how the first kiss like felt.
Mm-hmm. How they yeah.
And also how first it was kind of awkward and how they're trying to be more imitate about it, just trying to like follow through. But more likely they're like in a really just like inside a box, just trying to like get out of their comfort zone.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. That's my thought about it.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're totally. I think you're on it. I think you explained that part as if like breaking out of their comfort zone, as like described in a way of a box, because it's how they're making them feel uncomfortable, awkward, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the questions, and I think we covered each of them, each of the three poems. And so you're gonna do the report?
I have a huge favor.
Okay, what?
Can I do the report tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
I can, yeah. Okay, wait.
Can you do that one tonight?
What is that? Oh, you want me to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, because she, oh, sorry, go.
Yeah, because like I'm about to head out to like another, to do my computer lab.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I will be able to do that tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to finish up the report.
Okay.
Like to do the reporting.
Yeah. Okay, I think because it was only us two who did it, I think I'll just send a link because I was recording this whole time. And so I think I'll send a link to our teacher and everything and then explain, what happened. And then you got us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. And hopefully the other two, I don't know what the other girl, she's never contacted me back. But if not anything, she might move us around in our group. So whatever works, huh?
I'm alright with that.
Okay. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you about the poems again.
Thank you again. Sorry about yesterday.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it wasn't just you. Yeah, kind of busy too. Okay.
But tomorrow, what time tomorrow?
What time are you able to come on? Because I'm good at it. Because I don't work. That's why. So I just school and I have afternoon classes, and that's pretty much it.
Boys, let's see, 5 o'clock, because I work at 6.
Yeah, 5. Because I'm just finishing class at like 4:30. Yeah. 5 is good.
Yeah, 5 work.
Okay.
Yeah, then we'll plan on 5.
Okay, 5 o'clock. Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay.